Hello and welcome to NewsRoom. I am Eris, your host for the evening, and I'm going to very quickly describe what this series is. In my friends and I's Discord server, I have a channel where I and some others post news that we all converse on, and I figured I could make that a series on this channel where I go through the last month's worth of news and tell you all the world events that have happened. So the first story we're going to be reporting on today is Finnster coming out. After months of being dogpiled by the dog girls in the trans community, Finnster has finally decided to come out publicly as gender fluid and on HRT. Here's hoping the tables do not turn and the femboys do not turn their backs on him. In far sadder news, the creator of the Backyardigans died recently. This has deeply saddened all of the people who watched the cartoon as children, and had brought to light the fact that the woman who created the Backyardigans was actually a multiple-time award winner and a very wonderful lady. Next up on the block, recently the cartoon that is now known as the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man has actually been picking up steam. Seeming to no longer be in development hell, this series will be 10 episodes long unless things change, and seems to actually be in production now. But speaking of animation, another bit of sad news here, Rooster Teeth shut down recently. This has left beloved series like Ruby and Death Battle looking like they will never see a continuation and will probably never return. In other animated news, Korra from Avatar is in Fortnite. It's also looking like other characters going to here, but there is no solid confirmation on that front. In more chronically online news, MatPat recently released his final theory on all 4 of his channels, and now the new hosts are taking over. Though saddening, it seems like the new hosts are very good at their jobs, and I'm fairly certain that they'll do a good job. Speaking of MatPat, a series that he did a lot of theories on is Minecraft, of which has a lot of news for me to go over. For starters, Minecraft is updating the game very soon, and the update is in current production. Some features in this update include dog armor, new types of dogs, and very exciting new trial rooms, which involve new enemy mobs and new ways of getting loot. Minecraft also recently released an April Fool's update, of which people are complaining about the amount of features it has, while also complaining that the new update that's in production has too many features. I sense perhaps a bit of hypocrisy. The Minecraft live-action film is also in production, and pieces from the set have leaked, and many people are disappointed by the fact that, once again, the movie is in live action, but also that it, quote, looks like shit. On the topic of films, the entire script for the film Coyote vs. Acme leaked. For the large group of people disappointed that the film is being axed, including myself, it looked like a wonderful film that was sadly destroyed. Oh, capitalism. Speaking of politics, Joe Biden continues to sabotage his own elect. Despite his entire voter base wanting him to switch sides from supporting Israel to supporting Palestine, he refuses to do so. He's made small steps, yes, but not nearly enough to satisfy his voter base. Speaking of creepy old men, Ohio Chick-fil-A owner Stacey Austin has been arrested for driving over 400 miles to North Carolina to rape a 15-year-old. Now, I know that Chick-fil-A promotes Christian values, but I didn't know the owners had to be priests. Now for some more positive and anime-related news. Hatsune Miku did a wonderful collaboration with Pokemon, and Megan Thee Stallion hosted the Anime Awards, dressed as Bruno Bucciarati, I may add. Now speaking of produced media, a sequel series to the show Young Sheldon is in production. The show will presumably focus on the life of Georgie Cooper. And in some sadder news, the pig painter Picasso died. This has disappointed and saddened many people. And now we'll be back after a quick break. I power scale Dan TDM? You heard that right. I power scale Dan TDM using his Pokemon teams from past videos. See the results of what his best team would be and how powerful it really is. Click the link to watch the video. It is out right now. I promise you'll probably most definitely enjoy it. Welcome back. First up, The Batman 2 has been delayed to October 2nd, 2026. To fans who wanted to see the film sooner, this is disappointing. However, the assurance of quality is something that the fans are excited about. In almost entirely unrelated news, Sega bought Angry Birds. More specifically, they bought Angry Birds' owner company, Rovio. In political news, once again, the government is once again trying to ban TikTok. Bill already passed in the House of Representatives, but many think it's unlikely to pass in the Senate. However, current President Joe Biden said if it appears on his desk, he will sign it into law, once again angering his voter base. Now to hop off of politics, Tommy and it met Technoblade's father. A slightly sad meeting for the two of them as they were sort of mourning Techno the entire time. Now to more controversial news. YouTuber Will Rousseau was found out to be an abuser, a sexual assaulter, and a piece of shit. Similarly, George Not Found was also figured out to have molested a drunk 18-year-old, and who would have thought that his pals Dream and known kick streamer Sapnap would have supported him. The Greek gods were added to Fortnite. That's fun. And a sequel to Beetlejuice is going to release. The movie, of course, being titled Beetlejuice. Ninja got and then beat cancer within a week. Sad that he got it in the first place, but congratulations on beating it within a week. During the Academy Awards, Israel bombed Palestine. This angering many people as genocide is not cool. Another movie in the Descendants saga is being made, and people aren't exactly jazzed about it. The death of star Cameron Boyce a few years prior makes people really disappointed that the series is continuing without the charms that he added to the franchise. According to Michael Rosenbaum, Smallville's Lex Luthor and voice actor for the animated Wally West in the DC animated universe, him and the original crew behind Smallville want to make an animated sequel show. Speaking of things coming back with a vengeance, Ready Player 2 is going to be made, with a new director this time, sadly. However, fans of the original are excited. Spoilers for Invincible, but Invincible came out, and fans are left thinking, I thought you'd be longer, as they find out that the wait for Season 3 will only be about a year this time, hopefully. The game Multiverses, after years of absence, seems to actually be coming out soon. Famous singer and actor Renee Rapp stood up against Israel, and in support of Palestine, and Sony finally got to release The Spider Within, an animated Spider-Verse short. Additionally, X-Men 97 released, and many right-wing fans are disappointed finding out that the X-Men actually isn't about white supremacy, and is actually about marginalized groups. Unfortunate for them, they're finding out that they are the bad guy of X-Men. Womp womp. Mosh made a new song with artist Baby No Money. The song titled Submissive and Breedable is about being submissive and breedable. Additionally, stars Shane and Courtney launched the fact that they're in a relationship by showing their wedding pictures on April 1st. Many people were confused by this, but they later revealed that yes, they are actually married. And lastly for today, the entire cast of the upcoming animated Among Us show has been revealed. It is a star-studded cast, and I am personally excited for it to come out. But thank you for watching NewsRoom. Hopefully I'll be seeing you next month. I have been Eris, and do not forget to like and subscribe!